Hello Capricorn, and welcome to your reading for the 26th of June until the 2nd of July 2024. These are general readings, so please take what resonates and discard the rest. And so now we're just going to call in the archangels, ascended masters, light beings, spirit guides, and any other higher consciousness collectives that would like to be a part of this reading, and of course our higher selves. And yeah, so Capricorn, we're just going to grab a card right now. I'm going to cut the deck here. And this is a card for your central energy, the Two of Cups. This is about you coming into a really positive, loving connection with something or someone, or an activity or a hobby or something that you really love to do. And yeah, well, let's just pop this down. We're going to grab a Lemurian Star Child Oracle as well for our crossing energy for today, and then we'll continue with the tarot. So yeah, Two of Cups is always that energy of love, of sharing, of intimacy, of connection, and really feeling like someone else, or someone has got you or understands you, and that you can really connect on a nice, a deep level there with someone. Or something, or maybe an experience. It could even be something to do with your higher self connection. You might be connecting to spirit guides in a deeper way, or your higher self in a deeper way than previously. So here we have, wow, this is gorgeous, Arcturians. So the Arcturians are, of course, one of those collectives that have been assisting us. And underneath here it says, pure white light, DNA healing, and sacred geometry. So Arcturians, very much a Christ consciousness energy. They really emit, they're really lovely for emotional healing and comfort. And you can see the kind of the connection here with, the love and the connection, as well as the Arcturian, the Christ consciousness connection. So you might even be feeling that you are, in some way connected to the Arcturian collective. Maybe you have had an incarnation, on Arcturus. And, they're also great, into healing as well. So, sound and geometry, music, colour, all that type of thing. And pure white light, DNA healing, So you could well be receiving some DNA upgrades that are perhaps helping to bring your heart chakra more online. Maybe you're feeling more resonant in your heart space, and it's kind of allowing these feelings of love and connection to arise within you. So let's see, we will continue with our reading. You might like to, Capricorn, look into the Arcturian collective. The Arcturians, I believe, had a lot to do with the very initial settlement of beings on Earth as well. I think they have connections to the Lemurians, or many of the Lemurians were originally Arcturians, I think. Let's have a look here now for something that's happened recently. Wow, Queen of Wands. So Capricorn, you've recently just kind of stepped into a feeling of empowerment and passion. Maybe you've identified a bit of a direction, but you're feeling a little more, you're feeling kind of fearless and courageous in terms of what your direction is and what you're wanting to do next in your life. Let's continue. We're going to grab a card now for an energy that you're possibly bringing forward from the past. It could be an energy from your childhood or from a past life, okay? Or it may be something that's been with you for a long time, a quality or a talent you have. And here we have the Lovers. So once again, this love vibration. So it could be that in your childhood you experienced, love and connection. This can also be a card of, it's actually a Gemini card. So if maybe someone in your family was a Gemini, or maybe you have a Gemini in your chart as well. And this could be an ability to you know, see two sides, to be resourceful, to be able to be creative, innovative, and also a card of communication and connection with others. So you might be bringing those skills and abilities forward at this time as well, your ability to connect with other people, which certainly makes sense here when you have this Arcturian energy, which is, you know, basically Christ consciousness, is that pure white light. And you're bringing forward your, you know, this love vibration from the past that maybe you felt that when you were perhaps one of your family members very emitted that energy really strongly for you as a child, so you feel supported in that. It could be in past lives as well that you experienced, you know, that sort of vibration, and you're kind of starting to remember it. This is very similar to another reading we just did yesterday or the day before. One of the fire signs, I think, had a very similar energy for bringing forward. Let's have a look now at what's likely to unfold. And yeah, Nine of Pentacles. You're going to be creating, Capricorns, a really nice balance for yourself. You're going to be able to, you know, look after yourself here, do what you need to regroup your energies and revitalize yourself, but you're also going to be able to share some of that energy and love out with others. So this is always a card of balance and integration of, you know, that, especially that dynamic of looking after self and also looking after others, okay, or offering our skills, abilities and talents to assist others. Right, so now we're going to just grab a card for an opportunity. And yeah, Three of Wands. So this is going to be an opportunity for you with that suit of Wands, the fire suit, so to do with your passion. You're going to be activating it. You're going to be perhaps moving to a new level with it. You're going to be, you know, stepping out of your comfort zone a little bit, or there's an opportunity for you to begin to prepare for that. Okay, you're kind of sensing that there's something that you are going to be doing, and perhaps you're going to be taking advantage of a phase or a time in your life to prepare yourself and to just take stock, maybe consolidate where you've been, just gathering all of your energies together so that you can be ready to make the next move. I'm just going to pause for 1 second. Okay, we're back. Just has to remove a jumper. It's getting a bit warm in here with my heater on. Now let's grab a card for your some deeper wishes or desires that you have at this time, Capricorn. Yeah, Page of Wands, a new spiritual path and something fresh coming in. But once again, the suit of fire, of wands, of the spirit, of passion and direction. And yeah, and also possibly ambition. So if you have, you know, goals that you're feeling very, that you really like to work towards, then this could be, perhaps you've identified something there that you really like to work on or work towards. Let's grab a card now for your environment. And here we have the Death card, okay. So this is a rebirth, okay. It's a transition, a transformation, and I think it's to do with a new spiritual connection. You may have even, you may be feeling very connected to the Arcturian energy, and maybe you have had really positive past experiences on Arcturus. It's definitely something that you might want to look into there, Capricorn, and that maybe you are reawakening into that. Because many of us, I think, are going through transitions where, you know, we've had this earthly 3D life where we've been primarily concerned with, you know, physical existence, okay? But I think, and the ego has, you know, become quite attached to that. So I think a lot of this is about us transitioning into a new phase where physical existence is still a part of what goes on, but there's also going to be another aspect that's going to become very commonplace and very very much acknowledged and accepted by all people, I think, on earth, and that is to do with our, our spiritual aspect, but also our greater, cosmic awareness of other collectives and beings that we can communicate with that don't necessarily reside on earth, or some of them may reside in inner earth, but many of them are higher frequency, residing in other civilizations, which is, for many of us, this is a really new concept. And I think this idea of us being, just little islands unto ourselves, little earth here is an island unto itself, that's kind of being put to rest, that whole idea. So, yeah, let's grab a card now for your, perhaps a long-term goal, or maybe a concern that you might have. And here we have the Eight of Cups. Yeah, so we just mentioned that this idea of, while this might pertain to, our physical existence, and there's nothing wrong with these cups, and, we could be happy enough engaging with these cups here, but we know there's more now. So we're, and Capricorn, I think you realise that there is more, and you are, definitely moving, in a new spiritual direction, in a new level of awareness, and this is a new spiritual project as well, but just including that idea of that our cosmology and our reality is becoming very much expanded. And I think, Capricorn, that you are interested in looking into that and exploring those ideas. Let's grab a card now for perhaps a course of action that you could take. But yeah, there's lots of love and support and self-care and nurturing in this reading here. So this is about justice. Okay, this is about doing the right thing by you. It's about sticking to your authenticity, your personal truth. Okay, perhaps living by your own values. It's about being honest with yourself. And yeah, also about weighing things up. Traditionally there is a picture of a scales on the Justice card, so it can be about bringing things into balance. And this is sort of echoed by this energy here, Capricorn, as well. You're definitely bringing yourself into balance here, and even with this Arcturus energy, this is talking about emotional healing as well. So it might be that perhaps you feel like you need to do some heart healing or some heart chakra work or any emotional type of work, perhaps calling on the Arcturians for assistance with that. But it's looking like you have a really positive connection with this collective. So that could definitely be of assistance. I'm actually just thinking that we could... let's just quickly clarify the Death card here as well. The Death card is always about transformation, but it can be slow change, and maybe people are seeing that you are changing over time. Maybe they're witnessing changes, in you. And that's great, because that can be an example. You can be an example for others there as well. And it could also be that perhaps your environment is going to be conducive for you to, go through some sort of change or shift. Or maybe you are changing your environment. Maybe you're moving location. Let's have a look here. We're going to clarify the Death card. Thanks, Spirit. Right, let's cut the deck and we're going to pull one off the top. Page of Pentacles. So, yeah, I think this transition is going to be characterized by a new... This could be this could be to do with a new health and well-being, a new lifestyle, or a new job or a new project, or perhaps a new interest, a new hobby, something practical. It might be a project that you're going to start in your home or in your garden. But I think it's going to be, this is the earth element, it's going to be sort of healing, this healing because you're going through a transition and a change here. So this is also an idea, the idea that, you know, to take things slowly, earth of earth, especially when it comes to this transition and change, because it's okay to change gradually, okay, for things to shift gradually. So that could be what this is talking about here as well, that it's just going to be a gradual shift and transition. And let's clarify the Queen of Wands as well. And yeah, I mean, that could be in terms of, we're talking about this transition with regard to the DNA, you know, healing, okay. These upgrades that we're receiving, there's a lot of, you know, there's a lot of promotion, and I guess I could use the word sensationalization about it. But these things happen gradually over time, and that it's not going to be done at a rate that is that your body can't handle. Okay, so you will be integrating. We can only integrate the energies at the rate that our body is able to do that. Okay, so, and it could just be about you tuning in to physically, this is a card of physical, physically what your body is telling you and what you need to do, whether that's perhaps you need to drink more water, perhaps you need to get some more fresh air, a bit more exercise, perhaps you need to tweak your nutrition a little bit, your diet perhaps. Yeah, or paying attention to the, you know, if you're experiencing symptoms, to look into them, okay, and perhaps just to honour them as, you know, ascension symptoms, rather than jumping first off to the pills and to all that type of stuff. It could be about just having, and it depends on your symptoms, doesn't it? Okay, and take what resonates when I say all that. I'm going to clarify the Queen of Wands now. The Six of Wands. Yeah, so this is a card of success, and yeah, this is about you becoming more empowered, feeling stronger in yourself, Capricorn. So this is, you know, that you will be sharing that success with others. Okay. So it's definitely a, you know, a success, and perhaps whatever you're doing, your projects will become visible to others, and maybe you will be sharing your skills and talents with others as well. So I hope that's been helpful, Capricorn. Yeah, and I look forward to our next reading. In the meantime, have a great day and an awesome week. But yeah, like I said, this Arcturian energy is actually, you know, the Christ consciousness. It's really pure and loving. And when people pass over, or when we physically, our physical, you know, when we experience physical death on earth, much of our souls, I believe, actually go to Arcturus. So, but, you know, they don't just receive souls there, they do other healing work, and they have access to other collectives as well. Okay, so, yeah. Yeah. So meditating on pure white light, okay, and if there's any sacred geometry that you feel drawn to, or certain geometric shapes or designs or mandalas, you know, that could be of assistance for you as well, because you are going through a transformation overall here, Capricorn, okay, and you're actually working on a new spiritual path as well, but you have a lot of balanced self-care and loving energy supporting around you at the moment to help you do that. So anywho, we'll wrap it up there, I think. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Have a great day and awesome week. And bye for now.